So I want to make a quick video today talking about Hugh Jackman's future and everything that should happen with the character of Wolverine going forward in the X-Men films. Now, we've heard Hugh Jackman say Logan is going to be his last role for the character of Wolverine, and I respect that decision. I'm all for that decision. I'm glad he stuck to his guns, and that's what he's going to say. Now, regardless of whether or not he'll cameo in Deadpool 2 as the character of Hugh Jackman or as the character of Wolverine, I think that's something entirely different. So, right now, I want to say, what is going to happen with the future of Wolverine? What do we see of the character? Where do we go? I have a few ideas. Right off the bat, my first idea is, let's leave the character alone. Alright, we don't need to see anybody else replace Hugh Jackman in this role. And it's because he's been constant for 17 years as this role, as this character. And you look at people like Cyclops or Jean Grey or Professor X or Magneto, they've all been replaced for the past movies. We've seen McAvoy and Patrick Stewart, Fassbender and McCullen, and we've seen these roles be replaced by other actors younger or older. Even in the past, we've seen Hugh Jackman portray the character in the past. He's been constant throughout all the movies. Now, that's not something you can easily take away from, because he's the one constant in this new franchise, in all of the franchise. And to replace the character of Wolverine with something that's not Hugh Jackman, it doesn't work, it doesn't go with your continuity. Because we've seen him age from the past and present. So just leave the character alone. Yes, I love Hugh Jackman in this role, and I love Wolverine. I love Wolverine as a character. Everything about that character, I think he represents the Canadian spirit that we have up here, the feisty little guy. And the character itself is just, I think, the best father figure for anybody who doesn't have a father. And, I could go a whole lot more into that, but just right now, the character of Wolverine and Hugh Jackman, I don't think we should recast. And this isn't something like just getting a new person to take it on, right? We've seen in the X-Men universe, people get recast. But Hugh Jackman made this role. And he didn't make it like someone like Harrison Ford made Indiana Jones, or Keanu Reeves made Neo. He made this role for almost 2 decades. Okay, we've seen 3 movies of Indiana Jones, I guess 4, if you count the monkey one. We've seen 17 years of Hugh Jackman in this role. 17 years. You can't easily just let that go and give the role to somebody else. That's different. We've seen, I guess we look at Luke Skywalker, right? We've seen Mark Hamill in the role for such a long time, but there was a 30-year absence in that break that we didn't see him. For 17 constant years, we've seen Hugh Jackman in this role. Out of respect for Hugh Jackman, out of respect for the character of Wolverine, I don't think we should recast Wolverine. I think we should just move on and say we give it to X-23. Say we find out, I have not seen Logan at this point, say we find out that we find him, he has a son or something. And maybe we have Daken come in and take the next step as an evil Wolverine. Something like this. Let's not recast Wolverine. That's what I have to say about it. We need to leave Wolverine as is, and his future should not happen at all. And if they want to reboot the X-Men franchise, go for it. Reboot it. Leave Hugh Jackman alone. Don't go for Wolverine. Get X-23, get Daken, get anybody else but not Wolverine. We've seen our run of this character. And if we want to see him again, let's wait a few years. Let's not jump right away and cast somebody else. This is more iconic than any other performance in history. And I know I might be stretching there because there are some great iconic performances. But no one has remained constant for almost 20 years of work as the one character than Hugh Jackman has. So those are my thoughts on what I think we should see with the Wolverine's future, and I guess that means let's not see a future. Let's not see a future with Wolverine after Logan. And all the best to you, Hugh Jackman. You really deserve a break. You've given us so many good years of hard work, dedication to this role, and you're finally getting your due with this movie. Thank you so much. That's going to do it for me here. I'll see you in the next video. Good luck, guys, and peace out. Good luck.